Despite my appearance, I'm not the typical Bible thumper. My real passion may be a teensy less traditional. I'm very good at connecting with people, especially the youth, thanks to my recent social media growth. I'm the first to leap on trends, not wasting any opportunities, which will hopefully give me an edge in this game.
I'm not a natural born leader. Hell, I compete with my brothers just for a chance at the table. In a few months, I'll be enlisting, facing death and pretending to be fearless. That's my strength, which will hopefully help me win this game.
No sense in convoluting the future votes. Securing a 5 within our 9 helps me stay worry-free. Reality shows are my comfort food. Raising 2 kids and a husband leaves very little time for anything I want. But one thing Linda Anderson knows is she always gets what she wants. The typical housewife may not seem like a threat, but I'll be the one pulling the strings.
Amelie is insufferable. But at least that paints a target on her, so I can log in and make allies. Coming from the UK, academic priority ran huge in my family. Graduated top of my class and I'm working on my master's in statistical probability. You can probably tell something like that would be very useful in this game.
Our team is a vibe. It's nice not to worry about fake personalities, which Hollywood is full of. The industry is so competitive and nasty. It's easy to overlook the genuine people in your life. As far as help, I've gotten a lot. My parents are both well-renowned actors in Hungary. Their talent gave me the early exposure I needed to jump into musical theater. But I want to win this game without their help. Show the world this girl could have gotten to where she is on her own.
As the CEO of a highly successful wedding company, I have high standards. I didn't get this far by listening to idiots. Results speak for themselves. I plan to play this game like my company, manhandling every aspect to achieve desired results. Business administration is all about thinking ahead of the market. It may not be pleasant, but these children would be wise to follow my lead.
Isn't that risky?
Well, it can be.
Ivy's a good egg, but she's definitely from a different walk of life than mine. I'm not what you call the ideal American dream. Moving here was more of a necessity for my mama because of her douchebag spouse in Morocco. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, and my mom sacrificed so much getting through culinary school. If I win, I could finally have the chance to pay her back.
People like Amelie are a dime a dozen at my bar. Only difference is, well, by the time I meet them, they've lost everything. I just hope she doesn't turn out the same. I never applied for this show. I was recruited at a party where some hotshot producer thought I'd be a fun ad. Sometimes people work so hard their whole life that they lose sight of what's in front of them. I lost my dad before I was born, and my mom when I was 12. You never appreciate the time you have until it's gone.
You can tell 1,000 words from a single image. If I have one fatal flaw, it's my disinterest in my perception. I prefer to let my work speak for itself. Recently, however, the lack of inspiration has plagued me. This show is my last hope to save my life's passion before the spark is gone.
That's how I coach my team back home, and that's the example I'll set here too. I'm not sure if anyone can tell, but I'm a bit old. When I played for the Vancouver Beavertails, I had trouble showing who I was. Even my parents didn't know I was gay, and I never got the chance to tell them. But now I'm living openly with my husband and daughter, coaching full-time. If there's one thing to know about me, is that I value authenticity.
Linda scores the final point. Red team wins again.
Can't believe I won this. What a great story for my next door group. Back in Colombia, my family was always poor. And that came with certain limitations. I had to learn to love the simpler things in life. Ultimately, money is the big block that stops me from seeing the world and taming every animal on Earth. Silly? Maybe. But damn, wouldn't it be fun?
Congrats, Red Team, on your third victory in a row!
Maybe Linda didn't say it with her mouth, but she said it with her face. My story is one of proving folks wrong. Poker players are notorious for either being stupid for choosing this path or having huge payouts. I fall into the latter. High risk, high reward is a dumb way to live, unless you know what you're doing. I've mastered telling when someone's lying simply by their tone and facial changes. Saved me thousands at the table. Hope it'll save me $1 million.
The real world don't work that way, sweetie. Logan's a sweet kid. Wish I knew him when I was younger. My parents were supportive of me being trans, but that's about it. I quickly learned that nothing matters more than how others perceive you. In my industry, personal relationships get you far. Becoming a great listener was never a choice, but it's what I'm best at.
Cost me some sunburn, but all things considered, I'll consider today as a win. Vitiligo is a bitch of a condition. You won't see me smiling in any childhood photos because of it. Watching my friends all get dates while I was considered the ugly one, not a great confidence booster. But I owe a lot to my moms for changing my mindset. I want to be a marine biologist, and I won't let some stupid skin condition stop another dream.
Amelie is right. Blunt, but right. Getting into law school is the only thing I ever actually tried to succeed in, and it wasn't even for me. It was for my parents, and I still got a low score on the LSAT. I want to win this show, so I can quit law and start a new life. Maybe figure out actual goals for myself.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Pass.
The motto goes, don't do unto others that you don't want done unto you. It's not that deep, but man, do people need to hear that? Hey, despite the black on black, I'm actually a pretty positive person. To me, brooding just doesn't really do anything. Except, make you miserable. The world keeps spinning regardless if you're frowning or smiling, so I guess I choose to keep smiling.
I'm a model. Looks are everything. At 24, I've already accomplished more than most. I was born to be a model, and superficiality pays very well. But under the constant surveillance of men, I crave to be seen for my intellect and determination. Looks fade, and I need to win before that happens.
It was nothing. This show is wild. Oh well. The kiss was fine, I guess. Oh god! It's the photo montage part. I've been so nervous for this. Okay, I'm being forced to mention this, but I won third at the Olympics for Canada in swimming last year. Getting praised by my parents and siblings is kind of my bread and butter. Honestly, I feel like with their support, I can accomplish anything. Still, I would like to keep my accomplishments on the DL for now. Not trying to paint myself as a threat just yet.
Red Team!